What's going on with the on when it's on it be on. Ladies and gentlemen, I got my second guest from Dallas, Texas. Dallas is definitely in the building. Hey, check this out. Oklahoma State in the building too. I got LeBryan Nash in the building.
What up, what up, what up, people?
What's going on, man?
Nothing, chilling, man. Enjoying this basketball season, man. You know, getting it wrapped up. You know, getting ready for the ending, I guess you can say.
Yeah. So, how you been liking South Korea so far?
It's a beautiful country, man. I love being here. One of the jobs I wanted this coming year, and glad to be here, man. Wonderful place to be at.
So what? Hey, you my teammate, man. We're in fucking last place, man. Like, so how? I know, like, you went to Oklahoma State, like, you know what I'm saying. You did a solid high school career, McDonald's All American. But like, how was it? How is it like? You're a loser. Like like, we're losing. We're in last place. Like, teams are looking at us like, oh, okay, that's a win.
Man, to be honest with y'all was in last place before I got here, so
Yeah.
You know, you just gotta take it one game at a time, man. To be honest with you, man, just don't think about you being a loser. Just think about, you know, just trying to get better for yourself. To be honest with you, and that's how I go into every game, trying to win. But you know, can't be. It's a rebuilding season for this team. To be honest with you, they got two rookies who probably our best players, and they rookies, so that tells you a lot about the team. So you know, it's just a rebuilding season, and I guess we're a part of that.
Yeah, that's a dope way. That's a dope way to look at that, man. So you from Dallas, man? Tell me, what was it like growing up there, man?
Man, it was a wonderful place, man. I was born in Corpus Christi. My mama was, so I moved to Dallas like the next 5 days as soon as she got out the hospital because she was in Dallas visiting my relatives in Corpus Christi, and suddenly had me there. So that was a crazy experience. But you know, she went to Dallas, back to Dallas, and so it was to be honest, it was a great childhood. And my mom did everything she could to, you know, raise me right. You know, and it's a single parent home. And growing up in the hood, people would think it would be a bad thing, but it was a great thing for me because being a good basketball player, you're gonna get that support around you.
Yeah.
And I mean, I can tell you the hood looked out for me as much as they could.
Yeah.
And,
That's why Ice Cube made Friday, because the movies that showed the hood just showed the bad parts, you know what I'm saying, the bad side of it. But like, yo, some funny shit be happening because there's really a lot of people that know each other and grew up with each other. So like, it'd be good times.
Real talk, you know, I had bad experience in the hood, but you know, most of it was good experience because you know, I've been, like you said, I was a McDonald's All American, and I can say I brought people together more than, you know, separate people apart, especially going up in a high school that was so built in Dallas. Like, it's like the best Dallas basketball high school you can get, like at Lincoln High School, and
Lincoln.
and them coming off a national championship, and they've been pacing on. Then I came, the next thing you know, expectation got back high, and you know, like I said, the hood just got behind me, and you know, I just took that as a, you know, flourish, and you know, just loved it to death. And then, you know, I got it tatted on me and everything because, you know, that's where I'm from, and just thank the hood for supporting me.
Oh, shit. Hell yeah. So what was some of the obstacles that you had to overcome? Like,
You know, like gang, especially gang, you know. Because at that time, you know, I got blood and Crips and where you from, and everybody else trying to get it, you know, like it is in the hood. Everybody else trying to get it and trying to get their money and ask you to help them out, and you know, can you do this for me at your school and stuff, you know, sell a little bit at your school and stuff. So you know, you got risks basically you can take and stuff, and you know, I try not to because, you know, my mom always told me this basketball thing is the way you can get out. You know, you don't have to be like everybody else. And like I said, man, growing up in a single parent home, I just listened to my mom because she was just both of them parents. Like she showed me the real side also, made me take my own choices in life, and I just listened to her, because that's all you guys, your family. So I just listen to her as much as I can.
So, yeah, like any shit, like any dead ends, like stuff, kind of like anything happen, like all right, I ain't never doing that again.
Yeah. When you're trying to be tough, you gotta show your tough side also, and I got a lot of challenges in my life, and the biggest one is so I'm going after school, right? We got a little after school tournament. It's like my junior year in high school, and I'm a kid that's known for skipping classes and roaming the halls, getting with girls and stuff, doing all that and stuff. And so one day, this security guard had the end of it. Like, you're like, man, I'm tired of this kid thinking he the king of the school and all that. So I'm walking down the hall getting ready to go to this little tournament and stuff for our basketball. You think I'm skipping or something? So he was like, hey, man, I don't even like him anyway. Like, we don't like each other and stuff. So he's like, hey, man, what you doing in the hall? I didn't pay him no mind. I know I'm doing the right thing and stuff. So he said, I know you hear me talking to you, little kid. So I turn around like, who you talking to? He was like, I'm talking to you. I said, man, first off, I'm going to my tournament. Like, I tell him straight up, I'm going to my tournament. He's like, nah, you skipping class like you always do and stuff. And like, one thing led to another one, and he put his hands on me, and like, you don't put your hands on nobody. Like, even if you're a security guard, cop, or nothing like that, unless somebody put their hands on you first. Yeah. The man put his hand on me and let know this guy was like 6 feet.
You beat the.
I'm 6'7" and shit. Like, I'm not finna. I see kids around and stuff. I'm not finna let your manhandle me. Like, nah, I'm not finna let you do that. So, I basically manhandled him back and threw him on the ground. Some, and like, how your anger takes over you and stuff. And and I went to jail for like 2 weeks. Got locked up for 2 weeks for putting my hands on the officer at the time, and I was just, some you look back on, you like, man, I could make better choices, you know what I'm saying? And being in jail was no joke, they put me in real jail, and like, I'm 17 years old, and like, with grown men, you know what I'm saying? Like, hoping like, what you see in movies and stuff don't happen to you, like, you know what I'm saying? You could jump or something because you knew it and all that, and man, to be honest, I was afraid for my life, and luckily some of them guys knew me as a basketball player, and and I got through that shit. Through that stuff and all that, and that was the biggest experience of my life.
Well, what did you learn from it?
Man, like, just being locked up by yourself, like, I can see why people read books in jail and try to get through times and stuff, because you just in there by yourself, and like, I'm just sitting there 2 weeks, and then I felt like that was a long time for me, and like, I'm just like, man, just thinking about life, like, man, as soon as I get out, man, there's nothing but basketball, there's nothing but going to college, getting my mama out, you know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking the whole time I was there, like, I got a gift, you know what I'm saying? I got a gift, because I wasn't taking basketball as serious as I should. I was just doing it because I was so good at it. Yeah. And it was something to do instead of, gang banging, slanging, or whatever you want to call it and stuff in the streets. And
So I'm talking about the lesson that you learned from that consequence.
That nobody's invincible, man. I thought I was a king and nobody can tell me what to do at school and all that. Nobody invincible. I can be locked up, getting in handcuffs, going through the school, and everybody coming out the classroom looking at me like getting hammed up by 3 officers and stuff, and like, it's kind of like embarrassing and like, it just made me humble myself. Just made me humble, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, anybody, this can happen to anybody, even if you're in the wrong. Like, a lot of people be here, and like, I just said, dang, man, I'm not invincible, man. Even though I'm good at basketball, still things can happen to me like that, So, that made me think about it. Stuff like I said, it made me think about like, man, let me get on track in school. Like, let me stay in class all the time. Let me do my work because college is right there.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You can make a decision in 5 seconds that'll cost you the rest of your life.
Yeah, if I would have did more to that cop or to that officer, whatever you want to call him, probably been still in jail. Luckily, I just, handled him up and like just threw him to the ground and like, then at least I ain't throw no fists or nothing like I wanted to. So glad I ain't do all that.
Yeah. But hey, like that type of stuff be like, it's a part of the journey. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I mean, like, there's no testimony without the test. You know
Real talk.
Yeah. So like motherfuckers think like life goes like this. Like you can see it on the like when you're in the hospital bed and what's the scanning thing? Like that's life. Ups, downs, ups, downs, ups, downs. So it was just sound like you learned from it and
Real talk.
made you a better person.
It did. I tell you, it humbled me like a mug because I was just, kind of like an asshole. Like, man, you can't tell me nothing, man. Like, to be honest, I don't even like that word, but that's how I was. Like, you can't tell me nothing. Like, man, like, I'm bringing this school all the love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, yeah, that humbled the heck out of me. I just enjoyed high school and got to college.
Yo, so how did you get to, you said Lincoln High School?
Yeah.
How did you get there? Like, that's the school in your neighborhood?
Yeah, and like at the time I was at T.W. Brown, which it was in Oak Cliff, and I went there for a reason. I went there for a high school coach, God rest his soul, he just passed away, and Coach Lilly, and I wanted to go back to my hood, and Lincoln always been that school. Like, you know what I'm saying? My brother went there, my older brother went there, and the way he made this school, winning the national championship his freshman year, and with Chris Bosh and Brian Hopkins and them, I just wanted to be a part of that, man, be part of that legacy. And I'm like, man, Lincoln High School, that's everything, man. Like, and being a top player going into my freshman year, like when I start getting ranked and stuff, and I got to go to the right school so I can keep this going for myself and bring this attention back to Lincoln, because it's a great school to be at, and so I'm glad I was in my right neighborhood, the right hood I was from, and just thankful that I had a successful career there. And went up to state championship, which I hold to this day to myself, but
my boy Tony Mitchell, man, he from Dallas, man. Like, y'all played against each other in high school, right?
Yeah, a lot of times. The most memorable one.
Did he get it popping?
Man, he was nice as heck, man. I'm telling you, man.
Yo,
especially when you play against each other and all the rank and and at that time Dallas was like popping. Like every year it was like a national ranked dude in top 10. Tony was that dude. His class in 2010, and man, I remember we played them in the playoffs and they beat us, man. Like, I think Tony had like 25, somebody around there, and like 12 rebounds. Like, but it's just no matching his athleticism because he already 6'9", 6'8", and like has a 50-inch vertical. Like,
so he ain't no bitch
at all, man. I'm talking about, man, he just want to get out of his way. Every time he touching a free throw line and below, you just wanted to get out of his way because you don't want to be on the poster.
And he will holler, scream in your face.
Man.
Like, that motherfucker, man.
He caught one lob. He caught one lob on us because we played a zone and shit. And like, we caught one lob on us, and like the goal almost came down, bro. Like the goal, like an NBA type goal, like, because Kincaid was just built, and like they have NBA goals. So I'm like, damn. Like, I thought I was nice. This dude nice too. Like, you know what I'm saying? He put in work. A good friend of mine, because we come from the same type. He from West Dallas, and we always played against each other. Like I said, like AAU and high school, and man, it's good to see another guy from Dallas making it.
Right. Shout out to Emmett too. Yeah. So, what was it like? What was it like the day you found out you was gonna be McDonald's All American?
Ah man, that shit was crazy, man. Like we in practice, right? Like and like I didn't even know the day when it was gonna be announced. Like I didn't even know because I didn't want to know. You know, I just wanted to be excited for myself, So we get out to practice. We get out of practice and stuff, and our coach was like, "Yo, LB, like, I think they calling like the McDonald's and like list." So we all rush into his office, and he got like a TV set, and like this on ESPN at the time, and like saying like my name showed up, and like my whole team got excited for me. Like that's the big thing, your whole team. I'm just sitting there like shocked, like the only thing I can think of, like when you're on McDonald's at Lincoln, you'll get your jersey retired and stuff. So I'm like, so that's all I'm thinking about. Like I'm not even excited. I'm just like in my mind thinking like, damn, like every person every player come through here in Lincoln, everybody that come through Lincoln and go through this gym gonna see my name up there and like see how special I was at this school and stuff. So I'm like, man, like that's what I was excited about, because it's more about the Lincoln, and that's crazy. Nobody can wear number 2 no more at my school. So like that was just big for myself, and just thanking God every day. Like dang, like I got experience at McDonald's, being a McDonald's All American. So that was just crazy for me. Like my whole team, man.
So talk about the actual experience, like going there.
Yeah, it was in Chicago, and it was great, man. Like most of them guys are pros right now. You know what I'm saying? Like Anthony Davis was there, Bradley Beal, Mike Gilchrist, Austin Rivers, just to name name some of them. Like, man, playing against them was great, man. Especially like in the practice where you could really get, we really compete against each other. Like the game was just like an all-star game or something. Like,
yeah.
But in practice, you can see just competing against each other. When I say the AD, when you like everybody knew AD was gonna be the first pick in the draft.
Yeah.
Like it showed, bro. Like the dude was nice. Like the only thing I could say was like that's the first time I ever said like a dude was better than me. Like he's the number 1 player in our class. Like that's how I took it. Like when I left that gym, cause like at that time we in practice we competing like, and I'm doing my thing and doing whatever I do, and like I got video like you can just search my name in the video to show why I feel that way and stuff. And like when I seen him go up, he was on my team and stuff. Dude's nice, bro. Like blocking shots, getting off the rim, going with it. 6'10", 6'11". Like same way he doing in the NBA, he was doing in high school. He just got better, and like you can tell that's about college and stuff. And I'm like, man, that's the number 1 player in my class right there. Like, so that was big. I mean, that was good to see all the players in one spot and see like how good you are and stuff. And like, I think I held up my own, but in the game they show favoritism. I ain't gonna get too big in that because it's gonna piss me off. But, but it was a great experience, man. One I could take to my grave and one I could tell my kids about, and hopefully they can be one day, and I'm gonna inspire them to be that one day. And I just thank God for all that.
So Oklahoma State, man.
Oh man.
Yeah. How was it, man? How was it? Like, okay, I'm signing there.
It was great, man. My mom.
And why didn't you go to Kansas?
Man. Well, which one you want to know first? I'm gonna tell you about the Kansas one first. It's just like my junior year when I was getting recruited. Like I said, I had a hot tempo, like what I'm saying, like real cocky and stuff. And that was my junior, like going into my junior year, the summer and stuff. And Kansas was on my radar and stuff. And I think my coach was talking to Bill Self one day, like, and he just said I can never recruit him because he's just too hard-headed and too hot-headed and stuff. And like he's not gonna be a coachable player. So my whole junior year going into my senior year and all that, he just backed off of me. Like, what I'm saying? Like, I ain't getting recruited by Kansas no more. But Then I had a good junior year, and like I averaged like 30 points a game my junior year, and that junior summer I had a great summer and became top 5 in the country and stuff, and so he came back, you know what I'm saying, like like a girl, like naked and stuff. Like he came back, and he recruited me. Like I say hard. When I say hard, it was like I'm talking about every day of my practices in my high school, my senior year, like every day, like Bill Self was there, like, and then by that time I've been in a relationship with Coach Ford at Oklahoma State, and Baylor was in the mix at the time. Texas came back because somebody decommitted, so Texas wanted me, and I had all the schools.
You decommitted from where?
No, I'm talking about somebody else decommitted from Texas because Texas wasn't recruiting me either, and that was a big shock to me because I always wanted to play for my state, and throw up a Longhorn sign, and Texas is my life, like what I'm saying, I'm gonna represent Texas to the fullest, but not getting recruited with Texas was kind of hit me hard, you know what I'm saying, for them to get a dude from the East Coast. In my position and stuff, like they hit me hard. So, but he didn't. He decommitted and go to UConn. He goes to UConn. So Texas started recruiting me again, and
you wasn't feeling that.
I wasn't feeling that at all. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why I felt Kansas was like I made Kansas in my top 3 because it's Kansas. It's a blue blood. Bill Self, gonna get you right at least. Like I know that. Like what I'm saying. Like, but I just felt disrespected by Texas, from being from Texas and being a top player in the state of Texas and not getting recruited by them like my whole sophomore and junior year. So that just kind of hit me hard. Like, what I'm saying? I'm getting recruited by Houston more than I get recruited by Texas. Like that was like painful to me because like I always wanted to go to Texas because of Kevin Durant, what he did there, what he did for my I say the state. But it was actually for their school and stuff, and I always wanted to go to Texas, and but then I made a top 3, and I made Kansas, Baylor, and Oklahoma State my top 3, and I started focusing on them in October. Took my three visits there, and all of them talk to you good and tell you everything you wanted to hear and stuff, and it came down to the night before I made my decision. Like I got my mom, I got my AAU coach, which is my mentor, and my high school coach in the living room, sitting down on the couch and stuff. So I asked them 3, like, like, Mom, where you want to go? You know how moms are. Wherever you want to go, I'm supporting you and stuff. So I asked my high school coach, where you think I should go? He was like, man, I don't know. I think you should go to Kansas, man. Like, you really trying to do the 1 year and done type rule and stuff. But, Oklahoma State been faithful to you and stuff from 8th grade. Like, they never stopped recruiting. So I get to my AAU coach, which is my mentor, so I'm going to listen to him the most and stuff. He just brought up the incident. Man, remember this man said you wasn't coachable and stuff, and they all on you and stuff and all that. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. So he was like, man, Oklahoma State is going to let you be you, let you do you. Coach Ford already told you like 1,000 times, he's going to let you play your game and all that. So what is there else to think about and stuff? So, at that time, I'm like, yeah, you're right. So, I picked Oklahoma State the next day, put a giant hat on, and like, going to Stillwater was it's a great experience for myself because it really showed me, the politics side, the everything. Like, college is, it's kind of like everybody's just, how best I could put this. Everybody fighting for their job, and like, college coaches gonna do what's best for them, and like, not what's best for their players, gonna do what's best for their team and try to win games. So instead of like helping your player, developing your player and stuff, they're gonna tell you what you're good at, and like that's what you need to do. So, so that's why I said about college. It's not. When you get there, it's about developing yourself. And I didn't know that. I'm used to listening to people at the time because I was so cocky. I had to humble myself, so I started listening to people more and more, and like listen to their output on it. And And like I said, you can ask anybody. I listen to my college coach as much as I can because I was trying to avoid that not coachable phase in my high school. So I try to listen to them.
So you think that took the like you think that took the venom out of you a little bit?
Yeah, it took the joy out of the games from me. It became more of like a work. You know what I'm saying? Like, took more like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't look at basketball like I did, like having fun and stuff like that. Cause I wasn't playing my type of game like I played when I got to the pros or when I played in high school. Like to be honest with you, I think I'm the same player I was in high school. Like I was like more athletic, being more younger and stuff, but I ain't developed my game like I should have, and like got my ball handling better, got my jump shot better. It's like I just got stuck on a post, and start posting up, and like, it ain't no big thing about.
Let's talk about all right. Let's talk about some good times you had at Oklahoma State. Like
it was a good time. I ain't gonna say it was bad time. It's just like
but I just want you to think of a good memory. Like the
it's
best memory. What's the best memory? One of the best memories you had at Oklahoma State.
It was a lot of great memories. Beating our freshman year, we beat the number 2 team in the country in Missouri, and that was a great memory because like
was Ricardo on that team?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He put up 28 on us too. Yeah, he led the country in like I think field goal percentage at the time and all that.
I remember that was my senior year too, 2011, 2012.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I had my good a career high at that time. Like, it was great. Like that one game, like I said, I played my game. Like I showed all the aspects of my game, and man, that was a fun time, especially after the game. How many fans come up to you like, man, you was nice, man, you was good, all that, fan support and stuff, and all that. And then sophomore year, became a top 5 team and top 10 when we got Marcus and Markel became that guy and became talented because almost everybody came from my freshman year and came to my sophomore year. Like everybody came back, so we got real talented in getting Marcus in the field. So
what's the farthest y'all went in the tournament?
First round. It was out every year. After my sophomore, junior, and senior, it was our first round every year. That was tough because especially my junior year when the Final Four was in Dallas and at Cowboy Stadium and stuff. And we was top 5 preseason and all that, and we just thought we had a chance, and that's one of the big hiccups I think in college, man. Like we were so talented, I can't believe we didn't do it.
Put it together.
Yeah, do as much as we could have done.
But like socially though, like how you like going, you coming from the hood in Dallas, going to Oklahoma State, Stillwater, Oklahoma.
You talking about country? Like I went to the country, but I was like 85% white people, and all the athletes made it black. But it was a great experience because I never been around white people like that. Like I was really scared, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I can see.
Especially my freshman year, I didn't come out my room, bro, because I didn't want no. At that time, I had a teammate going through rape charge and stuff, and it made me really like scared to come out of my room and stuff. And luckily, I had teammates like the white teammates on my team helped me out and talked to me and stuff. It was fun, like I can say, like, it was a great experience for myself. Like, it really showed me a different side of me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, school-wise and, socially. I made friends there like a mug. Like, I made so many friends there that I thought I'd never make. Like, I never thought I'd be friends with a white guy. Like, like not my teammate, but like a regular white guy. Like, I could sit down and talk to, and I made like a couple of friends there. Like, I still talk to this day. Like, that's just a great thing about college. Like, you never know unless you put yourself out there. Like,
wow,
it was great, man. I had fun. Like, especially like my senior year. Because like like I wasn't like my freshman through junior year. I was in a relationship, and like I just keyed myself on her when I got out the court. When I was out the court, it was on her. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What, in college?
Yeah. And like that was my first like real relationship. Like I really tried to put effort in there and all that. So, you know, when I got off the court, it was on her. Like, you know, I tried to pay as much attention to her as I could, and like she became the mother of my child. That was the best experience in college, having a child in my senior year. And man, like my senior year just was the best year of my life, like the best year of my time there in school, because you know I was just like, you know, having a child, had the motivation, had been the guy again, like becoming the guy again of your team, and you know, being the name because we was a good team also. So we was I had the name of, you know, back out there. So it was just a great experience. You know, every time you go out and stuff, people were like, yeah, man, good game. You know, I knew you had it in you all the time and all that. So it was I can say my senior year was the best year, and it was wonderful, man. Like, you know, I just had a great experience in college. You know, I tried to make it a great experience because I didn't want no regrets. So I just had a good experience all throughout.
Well, like, you was thinking one and done though.
Yeah, I was.
Damn, so like you didn't want to come out like after no year, like.
Man, I broke my hand my freshman year, man. Like I was doing okay, cause like I said, at that Missouri game, you know, my name got back out there, and we played Texas A&M the next game. I had an okay game. Then we played Oklahoma, and I broke my hand. And I was just out for like 3 months. And like one of the months, you know, we didn't make it to the NCAA tournament because we had not a bad year, but you know, we just started at the wrong time. So we didn't make the NCAA tournament, so I couldn't get back out there. So they let me heal my hand up even more. And once the pre-draft started and like you go, you know, visit teams, show them your game and stuff, I'm still in the cast. So like while everybody else draft stock going up, you know, playing good like at the drafts, I guess, and stuff like the combines and stuff, I'm still in the cast and stuff. Yeah. Then I, you know, talking to my coach, talking to my mom and them, like my family and stuff. You know, I had Marcus and them coming in. I'm like, man, I could just improve myself, you know. Come back next year, you know, maybe leave that year, you know, leave out the next year, you know. Yeah. Then, you know, come back and we had a good year, a good ass year, and now you think about like, man, if I come back now, it's a national championship my junior year. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna come back, Marcus gonna come back. Why I can't come back? You know, Markel gonna think about coming back, so why I can't come back? So, you know, just sacrificing that for the team and like, yeah, man, I'm gonna come back this year and
Yo, you remember what I said at the barbershop?
But no, I'm saying like we were disagreeing at the barbershop. Like we think different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like not winning the state championship made me like think about team. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe if I won a state championship in high school, I'd probably been like, oh hell no, I really want me a championship. You know what I'm saying? When like you know what I'm saying? I'm always want to be a winner. I always want to be recognized as a winner. So. Yeah. I said, you know, NBA always gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? So let me just come back to school and let me try to win a natty, especially it was in Dallas and stuff. So
I love my university, Mexico State. I love them. I'm probably like, fuck that school.
Yeah, you're right.
Catch me by.
Real talk. I mean, if I could take it back,
but I bet like it was more so like a family too. That, you know what I'm saying? Like you socially, that's what you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you could say that. You know, I had some cool dudes there that I was real tight with, and I had at the time I had the mother of my child that I was in love with, and you know I didn't want to leave her, you know, dry and stuff. So, and she was in school and stuff, and so I just wanted. I thought about all that.
Yeah, and who's this? Like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? If like you looking back, like you trip moving forward, looking back. You know what I'm saying?
So,
you know what I'm saying?
No, you just learn from it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You learn. You did what you did. You know, you don't regret it because I don't. You know, like I said, I got like 6. I got like 9 more hours to finish school, and if I just came out that first year, I wouldn't even think about the degree or something. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, I'm in the NBA. You know, forget a degree. You know, fuck a degree. You know what I'm saying? But you know, since I stayed, you know, I'm thinking about like finishing out school in the summertime and be able to be where I want to be when I finish basketball. So
right. So what was your first gig out of college?
my first gig was like Japan, man. That was probably the best year I had so far as a pro. You know, being a rookie, you know, being hungry, man, because I was really, really sad that I didn't get drafted. You know, even though I did good at the workouts and stuff, you know, people just thought about negative things that I had on me, and so I had to try to make that up in Japan, man. I was so hungry, man. Like, I wanted to prove the NBA wrong. I wanted to prove myself, you know, prove everybody that's from Dallas that probably didn't mess with me no more because I didn't make it to the NBA. So I wanted to prove them wrong.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Like, they had to, fuck them motherfuckers, man.
Nah, really.
They had to bounce anyway. You know
real
you
shit.
you didn't need them anyway. Fuck them.
Real
Fuck
shit.
them.
I lost a lot of friends like that.
Yeah, they was just along for the ride anyway. Man, fuck them motherfuck them leechers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck them, man. They bad for your health, man. You hear about motherfuckers getting killed when they home, you know what I'm saying? Going to jail when they home. Yeah, that's from being around them type of motherfuckers.
Real
Fuck
talk.
them.
Real
Fuck
talk.
them. Okay, continue.
This man. Nah, but for real though, like, to prove them wrong also, man, because, you know, as soon as I went back home that summer, motherfuckers like, you didn't make it to the league. Oh man, look at you now, man. You should have left. No, that was everybody was saying, like, you should have left after your freshman year. Fuck your hand. Like, them niggas would took you off potential and shit. And like, some of them was right, you know. Some of them was like, look what that nigga did to you, man. You came in there top 5 and shit, and like, you're not even there no more. So, you know, some of them I took it in, you know, and like, but it motivated me. To be honest with you, it motivated me. So that's why I say I had a great year in Japan, you know.
Yeah.
Being you know, the leading scorer in Japan, you know, doing my thing. Shout out to Fukushima and Firebuns, and they gave me having a great coach there, like a young coach that, you know, understands us and stuff, and like, he just let me play ball. Like, to be honest, he just let me hoop, and I just, you know, strive off of that. So, you know, it was a great year. You know, averaging 26 points. And doing my thing there, man. It was just, you know, a wonderful time in my career.
So why you didn't go back?
I wanted the NBA.
And
bro.
I'm pretty sure since you led the league in scoring, like, they was trying to sign you back for a nice piece of change.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, but I told myself, man, like, you ready. You ready. I was telling myself, you ready, man. Get to that league, man. And forget all this, man. You ready for that league. So, you know, first it started with the summer league bullshit, you know, just being there. Cause Nah,
I
bro.
don't like you, man.
Nah, bro. You gotta think about the bigger picture, bro.
I am thinking about the bigger picture, the motherfucking money.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about, the NBA, man.
Nah, you thinking about the glory. Like, NBA, man. Man, what? How much? Hey, email me my contract right now. Email it to me. HelloSign.com. I sign that shit. Can I sign it electronically? Man,
yeah, you right.
Yeah, man. It's
right,
about
though.
the fucking bread, man.
You right, though.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers be ending up broke anyway.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit. Get your fucking bread, man. Yo, but continue. God damn.
Nah, real shit. But man, coming off that great ass year, I'm like, man, I'm NBA ready, man. Like, I'm there. Like, just give me my shot. That's all I was thinking about. Like, just give me my shot. Like, watch I take it. And then start the bullshit. It started in summer league with that.
Okay. All right, now I processed it. You McDonald's All American, high expectations. Like,
yeah, man.
I'm an NBA talent. I should be in the league. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting the bread. But all right.
Nah, I feel you, but it wasn't that much bread if you think about it. It wasn't. Man, you make that.
It's a lot of bread if you didn't have it in your pocket.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. No, I should have took it and waited after that year. Waited after my second year to do it. Try the NBA when I knew my pocket was good and stuff. But like I said, like I tried summer league and I got bullshit in the summer league and I didn't play that much. Even when I got in the game, I did something. That was the crazy part. Every time I got in the game, every time they put me in, I did something. And it was just crazy to me. Like they didn't keep me in and stuff because they want to look at their rookies and second year guys and shit. You know how the NBA is, politics and
relationships.
Yeah.
Favors.
Who they really looking at and shit. Like
relationships and favors.
And I just got put on the team because my agent at the time, his father was like one of the front offices for that team, so it was just like a favorite, Yeah. So it was that what made me fire them because it was just a bullshit gig. You know what I'm saying? And so I started off with the Houston Rockets D-League team, and man, first 3 games I'm doing what I do. I'm trying to get a bag and stuff. And, next thing you know, one of they guys, they look at not getting enough touches, not getting enough minutes and stuff because I'm taking their minutes and stuff. So they just put me at the end of the bench, and like first time in my career, like I'm like, man, I'm not playing at all. Like some games I ain't even play. You know what I'm saying? I'm like. And I go in practice killing. And like, you know how you don't play and you get an attitude, then like, fuck, yeah. I'm not playing no more. And like, I guess that made me like even more like, cause I had attitude and stuff, and like, so it didn't go so well. And I left after February. I left. I ain't come back, and I got little gigs at the Dominican Republic, and played there for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Got some money and left there. Then I started, the summer came, stayed at home my whole summer, and came back in September and played in Mexico for the first half of the year. And man, I was having a good time out there. Had a good team to play on, and doing my thing at first. And next thing you know, in the middle of the game, man, I almost tore my Achilles, and glad I didn't, just ruptured my Achilles, and they sent me home right after that. Like, that's how Mexico is, though. But, that shit was crazy. Like, damn, like, so I really thought about that when I got the injury, and like, it's like a month and a half, 2 months kind of like healing process injury, and like, and like, I'm thinking to myself when I'm at home, like, damn, like, I'm gonna be at home for 2 months, you know what I'm saying? Not getting no money, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you go home, at that time period, you going home, you gotta stay with your moms and shit. And like, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of doing that, I'm like, man, I just wanna play basketball, man. I just wanna hoop, man. And like I said, I was having a good year in Mexico. I don't think everything changing around because I just had a bad year in my second year. And like, man, it just kept letting me. But like every time I saw my daughter, man, it just made me fight more and more. And then I got a blessing in the disguise from our coach and our GM and stuff, and asked me to come out here, and just thankful for this opportunity to come out here and do my thing. I'm just mad that we fucking was in last place though. Like,
yeah. What was your first like encounter with me, like you know what I'm saying?
Yo, no, let me tell you, like, so my agent, like, hey, we got the gig in South Korea. I'm like excited and shit, like, yeah, man, like, damn, here, this job we've been waiting on and shit. He was like, I'm gonna tell you, you go here, like, just get your money and be happy, right? I'm like, what you mean, like, my nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? This the chance of a lifetime. Like, I'm trying to go there and win. He didn't tell me the team was doing bad, right? So I get here and stuff, and like, I get here like soon as I can land, like, Thomas and Jay came pick me up, and Jay would tell me like, hey, this team at the last spot. So I'm like, what you mean, like? And like, yeah, they in last place right now. So I'm like, all right, I'll just change the team around. You know what I'm saying? I've done it before. Like I did it in Japan. I do it now. Like, so I come here, like, come to the facility, y'all lifting and stuff. So I meet everybody. I meet you, and you like, And like I gave my little speech and shit, like, yeah, we could turn this season around. Let's get down, y'all sell. Let's turn this season around. You pulled me to the side, like, don't turn a hoe into a house. I started dying laughing, y'all. Like, I was like, what you mean, my nigga? Like, we finna win now, bro. Like, I don't know the thing on who I am or something, like, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I could play, bro. We gonna win some games, like, bro. I'm gonna tell you again, don't turn no hoe into a housewife. Yo, I call my man, yo, babe, like, this nigga talking about don't turn a hoe into a housewife. Like, she like, what that mean? I'm like, man, I don't know. Like, maybe I see tomorrow in practice. Like, and I just seen what you mean. Like, remember I told you in practice, I'm like, oh, this is what you mean. That's why y'all in last place.
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Practicing to, like,
it
go
was,
up full speed before game.
like, what is you doing?
The day before games.
Like, what is you doing? Like, you know, we lost a good player to that shit. Like, you think he'll learn his lesson or something? Like,
nope.
We still going ham. Like,
yeah, man.
Then he ask all the time, like, why we ain't got no legs in the third or the fourth quarter? Like, really, money? Really, fam? Like, come on now, man. Like, but you know,
can't turn the hoe into a housewife, man.
Bro,
just gotta pimp her.
Like, real talk. Like, you told me, like, that shit stuck in my head. Like, man, that's one of the realest shit somebody said to me. Like, cause you could have been like, yeah, man. Like, you could have been just pumping my head up even more. But you were like, nah, man. Let me tell this nigga the real shit. Like, let me tell him what's really going on here.
Yeah, bro, that's what I want somebody to do for me.
Real shit. Like, nah, no bullshit. Like, nah, cause some other niggas be like, yeah, man.
Nah, man. Batman dies in this movie.
Yo, like, I'm like, man.
The Joker, he won in this movie.
Like, real shit. Like, nah, man. Like, you lose about 2 and 3. Like, that's what the frustrating part. Like, damn, we can really be good. Mm-hmm. But we got the right situation.
Yeah,
like,
imagine, like, okay, these 3-4 minutes, we went zone, or you know what I'm saying, we looked like we was in zone, but went to man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ran, okay, let's win in LB. Y'all do pick and roll for like 2-3. Like, you know what I'm saying? That type shit. Like, that plays into, you know what I'm saying? It ain't just like
it takes some hero-ish shit for us to win the game. Like, some heroes,
yeah, like a triple double.
Real talk. Like me going in the game, scoring 15 points in the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
Samsung.
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? They take hero shit. Cause like he don't. Like we don't get put in the position to win. You know what I'm saying? Like we go in every fourth quarter, like got the lead, getting our hopes up and shit, and then we do something. We do something stupid, and that shit crazy.
Nah, but it's been pretty cool, like seeing your process, man, and like you being here, and I mean, like what year are you going? 93?
92.
Yeah, I'm 4 years older than you, so like I like seeing it, man. Like I like seeing it. I like seeing like you like it's pretty cool. You learning, like, you know what I'm saying. You making adjustments, and
real talk.
You know what I'm saying, like it's pretty cool to see, man. You gonna do your thing, man. Like. And I'm moving to Houston, man. So like we gotta link up, man.
Nah, real shit, man. Like, you know, you coming to the state. You know, I'm gonna go to Houston this summer a lot. You know, and I always told myself like that. But I had a bad experience in Houston lately, so I ain't been really fucking with Houston. But you know, since I got somebody out there, and my boy Dot's out there too. You know, he just made it to the league for New York. Shout out to Dot, good shit, boy. You know, I gotta come out there and hopefully he'll show us a good time because he's from Houston and shit. And, you know, it's women out there too, so.
I'm gonna be chilling, man. I'm gonna be making. I'm
messing with you. I'm just messing with you, but you know, Houston made you know Houston made.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of I was surprised by how many different flavors it got out there.
Yeah,
like, I thought it was just gonna be chocolate, but they got chocolate.
They got
a rocky road. You know what I'm saying?
You know, they got the south of the border. You know what I'm saying? They got some everything south of the border they got down there. So,
God damn, man.
You know, they got them Brazilian. You know, oh my God, Argentina.
So like, what's like we're gonna end it pretty soon. But like, what's next for you, man? Like, what are you seeing like in your future, and like what you want to get going off the court, and like what you want for like after basketball? Because the sooner you start thinking about that, the better. Like you wanna leave the game on your terms. You don't want the game to leave you.
Yeah. Nah, but like just thinking about that shit all the time, and really try to finish up school is my first priority. Like, get them 9 hours out the way, and finish up school so I can get a degree and really focus on what I really want to do, which is to be a college coach or a GM, an NBA GM, which is far fetched, but what's a dream with it if you ain't gonna try it?
No, don't say it's far fetched, man. You thought about it. That means you can do that shit.
Nah, I'm just saying that the NBA GM probably far fetched, but my first choice is being a GM because I think I can regulate a team really together. But I want to be a college coach because I just think I can just do it different. And I think we just need more, to be honest, with more brothers, at the top programs. So because we relate to each other. So
true that.
I just think I can lead a program to a national championship. So
Yo, when was the last black college coach to win a national championship?
Man, that's a good question. Did the dude at UConn win it, right? With Sebastian Napier? No, yeah. What was that? My junior year?
Yeah,
UConn? Yeah.
Oh, when he made that shot?
Yeah. Nah, not Kimber.
No. I'm talking about
Nate Perry.
Yeah. Light skinned dude.
Yeah, what's his name?
Yeah.
What's
and before that? Name 5.
I only got 2 off my head. And that was Georgetown,
Wow.
That's the only one I can think of.
Wow.
I swear that's the only one.
Exactly.
Yeah, real talk,
Yo, man, you do that shit. You got that shit.
Real
you got
talk. So you're going to be a high school, so come recruit at your high school.
Man, slide through, man. I'm going to have them dog animals.
Hey, that's all I want.
Animals.
Man, the dudes that want it.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And think they want to get better, man. And I think that's what college coaches are supposed to do, get you ready for the next level.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying my best to do that.
Cause it ain't about like, cause man, motherfuckers is leeches, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is leeches. Like, all right, I see you now. Ooh, what can I get from you? What can I get from you? What can I suck from you? You know what I'm saying? What can I get from you?
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? It ain't like, how can I help you get more?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what motherfuckers be on, man. Like, man. But now I'm 29. I could spot a leech from a mile away. I swear to God, I could spot him a mile away. Like I could talk to you. I could talk to you for literally 2 minutes and know if you're a leech or not. I
feel you, bro. They all around, bro. Especially when you're doing good, they gonna come as much as they can.
Oh, yeah. Soon as somebody wants something for nothing, as soon as you see that they want something without putting in work to do it to get it, you don't got motherfucker. I don't even ask maybe.
Nah, I feel you, G.
I don't even ask. You don't gotta a snake don't gotta bite me so I can know that it's a snake.
Nah. That's the biggest thing about me. I don't even let people lead because I'm so antisocial. Like I got my 5. I got my corner around me. Like people that been there for me since I was in 8th grade. Like I'm with them same people, same guys. Like I don't even got a lot of dudes I associate with. Like only way I might associate with you because of basketball. Like we go hoop together or something. But I don't really got many guys I associate with. Like you ain't gonna come to my house. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't even want you to have that mentality that we cool like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's just people being people. Like, oh, this man doing good. Let me try. Let me be with him. Like I seen it too many times. And you know what I'm saying? Like so, I got my circle and stuff. And if you real, then you can get a part of that real quick. Like I can be a part of your circle. You can be part of mine. Just real gonna recognize real when it come down to it. Like.
But man, me and you could talk all day. We fucking teammates, man. But hey, I really want to thank you for sliding through, man.
Ah, man, thanks for having me.
It's our day off. I know your ass what. You like, man, you sure you want to do all that shit? Like,
real talk,
I'm like, man, hey, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but you know, man, I'm glad I did this, man, and get some shit off my chest, and you know, talk to you about some shit. You know, like I said, man, you're like an older brother, like this. You been here, done that shit, and you older than me, so
I'm wearing FUBU.
I don't know why you doing it, but shit, you a different cat, there,
man. Man. Hey, if they slide through, if Damon John slide through and want to fucking endorse it, you know what I'm saying, sponsor my shit.
Yeah, you came up.
You get what I'm
trying to say? You gotta come up. You gotta come up.
Nah, man. Much love, man. Much love, man. You're gonna be all right, man. Like it's like, man, it's a blessing. It's an honor to see your development, man. Like no bullshit, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, the show is called Foreign Ain't Born. And we ain't born.
We ain't born at all.
We out!